Alejandra Siriaco is struggling to recover from her son's death last week. She belongs to the Indigenous community in Chaco, one of Argentina's poorest provinces.
He was a good boy. He was always smiling, always playing. He did not deserve what happened to him. We are good people. We work in what we can and do not have much, but we are honest. My son would never steal or loot a supermarket. He was a good student.
Ismael was 13 years old. He was going to meet his mother in a nearby neighborhood when a group of people allegedly tried to rob a supermarket. In the chaos that followed, Ismael was shot. Tension has been on the rise in Argentina as food prices have increased because of the financial crisis. Celina Temay says the incident in Sáenz Peña is an example of the difficulties indigenous communities face every day.
They look at us and say those dark, disgusting Indians from the north are useless and come to steal, but that's not what happened.
Argentina's government gives cash handouts through a card scheme to help poor families. Celina says on this occasion, the card was withheld by the shop owner, and those who went to the supermarket wanted it back.
What happened is that you leave your card at the supermarket because we can only buy the basics, so they kept it as a guarantee to make sure we pay. The problem is we never know what we are being charged, and he keeps on marking the prices up.
And that's a big problem when it affects those who can barely make enough to survive.
Indigenous communities in northern Argentina have historically been neglected by the state. They're suffering from high levels of undernourishment, disease, and lack of basic services. This is the place that members of this community get their water from, and that's why in times of economic crisis, they're in desperate need of help.
We went to talk to the owner of the shop where the shooting happened. He denied any wrongdoing.
It is having repercussions on the prices because of the devaluation, so it's confusing for us too. So we try to catch up. Those who came here wanted to rob us and had no excuse.
But the communities insist that is not the case. The economic crisis is affecting the poor in every possible way. And while the government tries to contain the impact, for some, it is already too late. Teresa Bo, Al Jazeera, Sáenz Peña, Argentina.